I'm starting the recording right now.
Hi guys, how are you?
Hi.
Hi.
Ready to get to work?
Yes.
We're gonna work hard today, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So let's everyone else stand up and let's step back.
Wait, are we supposed to mute?
Master, why don't we leave them off mute for now?
There's 3 of them, so it should be fine.
Four.
Ready? And everyone cheer yet? Vignette!
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, really quick warm up. We're going to do 10 jumping jacks, 10 push-ups 2 times. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and begin.
Who's working hard? Gayatri, that was an awesome push-up.
Yes, sir.
Great job. Hey, Lyle, wait for everyone else. Ron, that's a pretty cool green belt you got there. Congratulations.
And second set, 10 jumping jacks, 10 push-ups, go. Hana, dual, set, net, dasit, yosit, ilga, yoru, up, yul. Hana, dual, set, net, dasit, yosit, ilga, yoru, up, yul.
Mega, very nice. Lyle, you're a speed machine. Pretty cool. All right, Master God, do you want to learn this young man's name?
Yes, sir.
Young man with the glasses. What's your name? Say it one more time. You're on mute.
Christian.
Christian. All right, Christian. I'm Mr. Tracy. That's Master Glab. Nice to meet you.
Hello, sir. And everyone cheer yet? Vignette.
Thank you, ma'am.
Jumbi. Step this leg back, sparring stance, go, hey! So the other day we went over punches. So we're gonna review them again. So if I'm using my front hand, what punch am I doing?
Jab.
A
Ma'am.
jab, great, a jab. So I'm gonna take my front hand, elbow stays underneath. I bring it out. When it gets past 90 degrees, flip. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, hands stay up. Senior instructor Tracy, please look and see who has their hands up protecting their face the whole time. So now we're not protecting our body. We want our hands up protecting our face. Back hand by your cheek, other one right by your chin. Ready and jab. Front hand punch. Hana.
Hey.
Ooh, who's gonna have the strongest punch? Duel.
Hey.
Set.
Ron, that was good. Hands
Net.
up there.
Hey. Hey.
Dasit.
Hey.
Hey.
Yosit.
Hey.
Hey.
Ilga.
Draws are just the other hand.
The duel.
The one that's in front.
Up.
Hey.
Yul.
Hey.
Good. And switch your feet.
Hey.
Jab with your other hand. Now make your hands come back to protecting your face. Ready? And hana.
Hey.
Duel.
Gayatri, bring that other
That-
hand up by your cheek. By your cheek.
Net.
By your cheek, Gayatri.
Dasit.
Hey.
Yosit.
Hey.
Ilga.
Hey.
Yodul.
Hey.
Lyle, you're
Up.
on fire, sir. Keep it up.
Yul.
Hey.
Good. Switch your feet. Go. A. So we did a jab, which is front hand. What's backhand?
Ron, switch it one more time.
Backhand is cross, right? So the big thing with this one is when I'm going, I twist my hip. Yes, we have to make sure we twist our hip and drive our backhand. Ready? And hana.
Hey.
Christian,
Duel.
keep those hands up by your cheek. Hands up by
That-
your cheek. Yes, nice job.
Net.
Hey.
Dasit.
Hey.
Lyle,
Yosit.
a little higher.
Ilga.
Hey.
Yodul.
Hey.
Leg and guy through
Up.
and straight forward.
Yule.
Straight forward. In line with your face.
Good. And switch your feet.
Hey.
Same thing with your other hand. Cross punch. And hana.
Hey.
Duel.
Hey.
Set.
Hey.
Net.
Hey.
Dasit.
Hey.
Yosit.
Hey.
Back to your cheek.
Hold
Back
up.
to your cheek.
Hey.
Yodul.
Hey.
Up.
Back to your cheek. Rashad, good job.
Yul.
Hey.
Good. And switch your feet.
Hey.
We're going through these fast, aren't we? Now we're going to do our hook. Our hook is when our front hand, same hand as our front leg, comes out just like we would when we were doing a jab, we bring it out 90 degrees, but at the last second, once it's past that 90 degrees, instead of flipping straight, we turn our hip and drive our hand over. Now remember, when we're going, we don't want our hand to come all the way across. Yes, here, just twist our hip and a little across, right? We're not gonna punch someone's face all the way over to here, right? So we wanna keep our hands in front of us still. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome, hands are up. So now hook by my count.
Who's got him up? Who's got him up? Who's got him
Hana.
up?
And back.
Who's got him up?
Don't bring it
Nice.
all the way around. Keep it in front of you. And duel.
Lyle, only when she counts, so that was very good. Keep him up.
And set.
Nice, Lyle. That was
And
your best
net.
yet.
Das it.
Iran, front hand. The one that's in
Yes, it.
front, Iran.
Ilga. Yo
Yes.
duel. Ah. Yule. Good. And switch your feet.
Just try to twist
With
your hip
your
more.
other hand now. Don't bring it across like this. Okay? And don't bring it back. You want to keep it in front of you. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Ready? And Hana.
Hey.
Duel.
So, Iran, which one's in front now? Which one's in front now?
Set.
Mhm.
Hey.
Net.
Hey.
Das it.
Hey.
Lyle, twist that
Use
hip.
it.
Hey.
Ilga.
Hey.
Megan,
Yo,
got you.
duel.
Just hit more. Hit more.
Ah.
Hey.
Yule.
Hey.
Good. Switch your feet. So when you guys are doing these at home, practice in front of the mirror and see how far your hand goes. It shouldn't go across you. It shouldn't go all the way around. Yes, it should stop right where you stop. Awesome. From here, what we're going to do now is we're going to practice everyone say slip.
Flip.
Oh, I can't hear you. Say it louder. Say slip.
Flip.
Good. Slip is the idea of if someone's
Wait.
punching at you, how you would move out of the way. Okay? In sparring, we have lots of different movements, right? We have forwards, backwards, side to side. Here, when someone's punching at us, we don't want to keep moving backwards because we give them more room. So what we do is we do a slip. So what I want everyone to do is I want you to bend your knees a little bit. Bend your knees a little bit. Now what you're going to do is you're going to lean forward a little bit and off to one side. And then come back. And then lean forward a little bit and off to the side. Now do it at the same time. Boom. So you're like going at an angle. Like we were doing with our steps the other day. We were stepping at an angle forward and off to the side. We're bringing our head on at an angle like that. So I come here and back and here and back. And you should be able to see the screen the whole time. So when I count Hana, we'll go lean this way. Duel will be this way. Ready? And Hana. And back. Duel. And back. Hana. And back. Duel. And back. Good. And I like how you guys aren't making it a big movement, right? We're not going super far. We're keeping it nice and tight. Let's do a few more. Ready? Go. Hana. And back. Duel. And back. Good. So Hana would be if I punch this hand, you want to go to the outside of my arm. So if I punch this hand, everyone goes and leans that way. Yes? Let me see. Everyone lean this way. Good. If I were to punch this hand, you would go to the outside of this arm. That way. Yes? So I'm going to punch either my front hand or my back hand at you. When I do, I want you to move one way or the other way. So whichever arm I use, you have to go to the outside of that arm. Why do we go to the outside? Do you guys know?
That way you can't be attacked.
Megan Gayatri, say it loud.
So
So we can't get you, yes? If you go to the inside of this arm, I have my other hand, right? So we want to go to the outside. So when I punch, you have to react and try and go to the outside. Ready? Let's see, which hand am I going to use first? I'm totally going to get you guys all through the screen.
Who's got their hands up? Who's got them up?
Which way do you go? And then come back. So you want to go 1, 2.
Lyle, still keep your hands up.
Good. Nice. Don't lean backwards, lean in. Always lean in just a little bit. Oh, good. Am I getting anyone? I can't tell. You guys are being so quick. Oh, one more. One more. One more. One more. One more. Okay, maybe two more. Uh-oh. And borrow. Awesome. You guys looked really, really strong. I like that you kept your body up when you were leaning and you were paying attention the whole time. That's super important. We should always be able to see our target, yes? Or we should always be able to see our attacker. So if we go down too much, not only are we going to lose our balance, but we're going to lose our ability to see. So that was really impressive. Keep it up. Before we go on to the next drill, I just saw Master Edward do something super cool in his yes class. So I decided I'm going to make you guys do it to warm up. So what you're going to do is we're going to do it like almost like a burpee. You're going to start in a push-up position. You're going to jump your feet in and then jump them back out. And you're going to do that 10 times. And I want to see who does it the strongest. Ready? And go. Nice, Megan. Nice, Gayatri.
Faster,
Good job, Rashab.
Faster. Hey, Iran, just stay. You don't have to stand all the way up. Just keep your hands.
Just stay on the ground, Iran. Feet in and out. Good job. You guys are looking so strong.
I have no idea how much times I did it.
Okay, now we're going to go back with our hands up. This time we're going to switch our feet. We're going to put the other leg in front. And we're going to do the same thing with the slip. So ready? Lean over and back. Lean over and back. Over, back, over, back, over, back, over, back, over, back, over, back, and standing up straight. So now when I punch these hands, from this stance, you have to do the same thing. You have to move to the outside of whichever arm I punch. You guys ready? Hands are up. Let's see, which hand should I use first? Good.
Nice. Rashad.
Nice. Good, Lyle.
Nice, Christian. That was a good motion. Megan and Gayatri, you're doing it together. That's so cool.
They're like perfectly in sync.
It's like synchronized Taekwondo.
They all have their hands up too, but I think they could protect their faces more, especially if I'm trying to punch them through the screen. Maybe one more. Maybe one more.
Iran,
Maybe one more.
Opposite way each time, okay?
One more. One more. Good. And borrow. So that's the idea of the slip. I want you guys to get used to leaning forward, because when we're going through our self-defense and in sparring, we can't always move backwards. Yes, that's a huge thing. So we want to try and make it so we get used to the idea of going forward. Something else that's really important to remember, thank you guys for standing very straight, is that if we go closer to our attacker, right, in terms of strikes, they lose their power, okay? If I'm punching, I have to be able to straighten my arm out all the way to get my power, yes? If someone comes in and I get them right here, do I have any power? No. So sometimes it's better to move closer or lean in rather than move back and lean out. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. So now I'm going to give you one more. It's a really fun one. So hands up. So we went over our hook punch, yes? Everyone say bob and weave.
Bob and weave.
So bob and weave is how we would get around a hook punch. So let's say I'm using this hand and I'm doing a hook punch here. We would all want to, actually, let's do this. You guys stay in that stance. I'm going to switch my feet. So you stay there. Everyone switch your feet back. So now if I take this hand and I try to go across and get you, you want to go around my hand if it's coming this way. So what you're going to do is you're going to bend your knees, like you're going to squat, keep your head up, lean over, and then come back up. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So you would go under the arm and up on the other side. Does that make sense? But here's the thing that makes it really hard. Everyone wants to lean forward. We still have to keep our body up. We still have to see our opponent. We want to bend, lean up. Yes? Okay. So I'm going to hook with this hand. Every time I hook, I want you to bend, lean, and come up. Yes? Ready?
Mega has a question.
I don't get it.
Mega, I can't hear you. Speak up.
I don't get it.
She doesn't get it.
She doesn't get it, Master Glad.
She doesn't get it? Oh, okay. Thank you for saying, Mega. So the idea is if I'm swinging across, can you guys just lean sideways? No, because it'll still swing into you. Does that make sense? So what we do is we go under the punch as it swings across and then come back up. And what we want to do is we want to come back up on the outside of their arm, right? Like we were doing for our other punches, come on the outside, so that way they can't get us with our other hand. Does that make more sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. So from here, I'll do it like this. I'll make you guys do two different ways. I'll either put this hand across or this hand across. When I do that, you have to bend your knees and go to the outside of that hand. Does that make sense? Eyes on me the whole time, though. We can't be ducking our head. Head up, yes? So let's see.
Switch your feet, please.
Ooh, should I get first?
Guys,
What
switch your
hand?
feet, please.
But if I go this hand, so go down, keep head there, good. Let's see, nice. If I go this hand, good,
Keep your backs up straight. Backs up straight.
good. So start straight, and then when you bend down, come to the outside. Yes? Boom. Okay? It's really, really tricky.
Yeah, a
Keep
little
it
bit
up.
more.
You guys got it. There
Just
you
a
go.
little bit more.
Nice.
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 Guy three, switch your feet.
Good, Lyle. Nice, Saran. Good, Christian.
Nice.
Bend your knees a little bit more, Christian. There you go.
Rashad,
Oh,
keep
wrong
your
way,
eyes closed,
Megan.
eyes
Guy three,
closed.
go to the outside of my arm. There.
You
Good.
guys went into each other
Awesome.
that time.
And borrow. Awesome. Let me see you standing nice and straight. So that's really important for our self-defense because as green belts, we deal with punches, yes? And the first thing that's going to happen, and we have to build new muscle memory, is our first reaction is going to be to move out of the way or move backwards. We don't want that, okay? We want to make it so we can move around our partner instead of always backing away or leaning away. Does that make sense?
Ma'am.
Good. So before we move on to the next drill, what I want you guys to do is we did partial burpees. Now I want you to do full burpees. 10 full burpees as strong as you can. Are you ready? And go. Let's see. 10 strong burpees. Let's see.
Chest to the floor. Chest to the floor.
Oh, maybe we can spotlight Megan, Gayatri, Senior Instructor Tracy. They look so strong.
Everyone take a look at them. Wow, they're flying. Don't give up now. No pressure. Everyone's watching you. Keep it going.
Good job. Awesome. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go over the piece of our self-defense that we've been working on. So everyone go to June B. I'm going to review it once, and then we'll go through it a little bit. So I'm going to take this leg. I'm going to step it forward at an angle, like I was doing with my head, leaning forward at an angle. I'm going to step it forward, go into a horse stance, and come back. So every time I count, we're going to go one way, horse stance, come back, and then we'll go the other way, horse stance, and come back. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Ready? And hana, horse stance, and come back. Dual, and come back. Make sure you bend those knees. Set, horse stance, come back. Net, horse stance, come back. Da sit, horse stance, come back. Yo sit, horse stance, come back. Now from here, whichever leg moves, if this foot moves, that hand's going to do an out to in block when I land. So I go my horse stance, out to in block. Yes? Ready? And hana, horse stance, out to in block. So whichever foot moves, that's the hand that we're using for the out to in block. And other way now. Dual, horse stance, out to in block. And come back.
Think about which leg step first. It's the one
Set.
that steps first blocks.
Horse stance, this leg moves, so this one blocks, out to in block.
Mhm, that
There
was
you
good,
go.
Christian. You had it right the first time.
Net, horse stance, out to in block. and come back. That's it. Horse stance, out to in block. And
So,
one more.
Christian, tap the leg that's going to move first, and that's the one that blocks, okay? That hand blocks.
And use it. Horse stance, out to in block.
Very
Okay,
good.
come back. Now
Christian,
this
you
time we're
very
going to put it
quick
all
one. You
together.
very quick
We're
one.
going to add the punch at the end. So this leg moves. This hand blocks. Out to in block, backhand, punch. Yes, ma'am?
Ma'am.
Ready? And now, horse stance, out to in block, punch. Good.
Nice job, Christian. That was great.
And duel. Horse stance, out to in block, punch.
Nice job, Ron. That was it. Make
Good.
sure the leg moves first.
Set,
Step
horse
first and
stance.
block.
out to in block, punch. And come back.
Lyle, which hand goes first?
Net. Horse stance, out to in block, punch.
Nice. Very good.
Good. And let's go back to
Very
June
good,
B.
girls.
That looks really strong. You guys are looking extremely impressive. Okay? So what I want you to do is 10 times on your own. I want you to do both sides, going back and forth. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Miss Mega.
Are you do your side blocks and their punches when we like go to the side?
So this one we're pushing their arm away if they punch, and then we're punching at them. Yes, we're doing that one. Okay, 10 times on your own. Let's see. Senior Instructor Tracy and I are watching. We're going to see who has the strongest out to in block, the best stance, who's the most focused. Ready? And go. 10 times on your own.
Okay.
Nice, Megan. That was it. Gayatri, which hand blocks?
Good
If that
job.
leg's up, which hand blocks? That side is
Deeper
right, Gayatri.
stance,
Look at the other
on. Deeper
side.
stance, on.
Yes, Gayatri, that was it. Very good. So, Christian, whichever direction you step, that hand blocks first. So, block and then do a punch. Very good. Make sure you hit the block hard, like it's blocking someone out of the way. Nice. And punch. Very good. Around one hand blocks, then the other one punches. One hand blocks, and the other one punches. So, Aran, if you go that way, the other hand blocks first. Do that side again, Aran. Go that way first. And then, so whichever leg is in front, Aran, that hand blocks. Whichever leg is in front, that one blocks. Which one's in front? Tap it. Yes, very good. That was it.
Awesome. We're all done. You guys looked so strong. That was really impressive. Awesome. Please practice that, yes, as much as you can. You can find, I have like a bedpost at home. And so what I'll do is I'll go one way over on my bedpost and then the other way. So that's a really easy way that you can practice moving. Then you can out to and block and punch and whatnot and make it really, really strong. Awesome. So now we're going to spend the last few minutes on our forms. Our forms have all the stances and the blocks that we're using for our self-defense. So it's really important that we practice that. And our form is something that we can easily do on our own. So we're going to break off into groups and do our form in some smaller groups.
Yes, ma'am. What would you like to take?
How about I'll take Mega and Gayatri. I'll take all of the ones who've done their form for a while, sir.
All right, so Mega and Gayatri.
Job.
Rashawn and Lyle?
Yep.
Okay. Sounds great. Open all rooms. You guys are going to have to click something right away.
I say
Very
join
cool.
breakout room.
Yes, ma'am. All right, if you're with me, we're going to practice. It's really hard to practice the entire form, so we're only going to practice Christian. I've never worked with you before, which is okay. I don't know how much of it you know, but we're going to work on the strong details, okay? So everyone, Junbi, say Palge Samjong, sir.
Howdy, John, sir.
And thank you, sir. I'm looking for two things. Number one is that you set your hands. Number two is that your hand is glued at your side after you go. Ready? Set your hands, turn this way, and low luck one. Nice. And pull this hand as far back as it goes. Ready? You're going to step forward and punch. Nice. Arm that's out, bring it to your shoulder. Other one down. So Christian, just switch it back. Oh, not your feet, your hands. Your feet were right. Switch your feet back. And yes, great job. Take the front foot, slide it behind, turn and block. Nice. And pull this one back. So Mr. Peraza, slide back, block. Very good. Step forward and punch. And bar up. Okay, so that's pretty easy, right? It's very similar. It's the exact same as the white belt form so far. The next part's a little bit harder, not too much. But I want to see us do this one more time before we move on. Who knows? Raise your hand, tell me what I'm looking for. Or show me. You can show me. What are the two things I'm looking for? Iran was one of them.
Strong details.
So what are the details? There were two I talked about. Mr. Peraza, do you have one of them? Are you raising your hand?
Stand,
Say that one more time.
the stand,
Stance is always important. The two things I'm looking for right now, because I know everyone has a strong stance, is setting your hands and the hand at your side. All right, ready, Jumbi? And set both your hands, turn, hana. Nice. Check the hand to that side, step forward and punch. Go ahead. Arm that's out, bring it to your shoulder. Other one goes down. Yes, Christian, very good. Front foot slide back, block. Iran, switch your hands. Nice, and then pull that one tight at the side. All the way back, Mr. Peraza, yes. And step forward and punch. All right, from there, arm that's out, bring it to your shoulder. Other one comes down. Turn toward, Iran, focus, you can do it. Other way, turn the other way. Which one was out? Iran, which one was out? Turn towards the camera, turn low block one. Ready? Take this one, bring it to your belt. Other one on top. Step forward, high block one. If you need to take a hop back, you can do that. Take this one, bring it to belt. Other one over. Step forward. High block two. And then from here, you're going to do a nose punch with the yell. So a nose punch is you're punching at your nose level. Step forward, punch with the yell.
hey,
And make sure it's in line with your nose. Christian, you got it? Ron, is that in line with your nose? Are you using your other hand to support your arm? Oh, that's much better. And borrow. Very good. All right, we're going to go through it one more time. Ready, Jumbi? This time I'm just going to count. I'm going to give a couple hints. Ready? Stay in Jumbi strong. Set your hands. I'm looking for you setting both of your hands on every single move. Turn low block one. Go. Step forward and punch. Set your hands. Yes. Iran, think about it. Iran, which hand is going to do the low block? Yes. Slide back block. Very good, Iran. Figure it out on your own. And yeah, Christian, do the block. Mr. Peraza, turn and do the block. Nice. Step forward and punch. Iran, great job with the hands at the side. Set your hands. Turn towards the camera. Turn and block one. Ready? So everyone set your hands like this. And block down. Both hands, Iran. Both hands. Here. Pull it down. Nice. Cover. Step forward. High block. Two hands. Nice, Christian. Very good, Mr. Peraza. Cover. Step forward. High block. Iran, I know you can hit it harder. You're a green belt now. You can hit it harder. Nice. That was it. Step forward. Nose punch with the up.
hey,
And borrow. Chariot. Vignette.
thank you, sir.
All right, I'm going to bring everyone else back in. Everyone has to practice on their own. Good job. What you put into your training is what you get out of it. So if right now you're standing around not practicing, you're not putting anything into your training, you will get nothing out of it. Christian's the man. He's going to start. Christian, keep going. Ron, you can practice on your own. That's not too hard to remember, right? Up to there. Mr. Peraza, you can start doing it. Yes, Christian? Yeah. What you put in is what you get out. If you're going to do it half effort, you'll get half results.
Hey,
Aran, great job setting your hands. Hit it hard. Show me how strong you are. Nice, Mr. Peraza. And yeah, Christian, make sure that's above your head, though. Above your head, yes. And if you practice once, go back and try it again. Everyone freeze for 1 second. So there's a saying that I love. It's don't be upset about the results you don't get from the work you didn't do. So raise your hand if instructors ever taught you a form before and you forgot. Thank you, Chris, for being honest. Iran, you better raise your hand because I've taught you a form and you forgot part of it, right? So if you're not going to practice, then you won't remember. You can't be upset, right? Because you didn't do the work. If you do the work, then you'll remember, right? All right. Thank you, guys. Great job. Keep working hard.
Okay. How'd you guys do?
Good, man.
They were terrible.
They were
Okay.
terrible.
They were
Uh-oh.
actually really good. I was very impressed. Everyone set both their hands on the low blocks. I was happy.
That's awesome. So one of the things that I'm going to say that you guys have to do.
Lyle, what are you doing? Lyle, you have two buttons you press. Mute
Uh-oh.
and leave meeting. You should not be pressing that button. Hit escape. Lyle, do you hear what we're saying? You shared your screen. You have to hit escape.